Alright, this one came to mind while I was watching an episode of Slow-Mo Guys on YouTube here recently. As always, it's a 100% cotton t-shirt that's been soaked in soda ash for at least 20 minutes and then spun out in the washing machine until it's just damp. We're going to start with a spiral, and hopefully this works out. If it does, I think it should look cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw some rubber bands over this. Now I'm leaving the center open while I'm putting these rubber bands on. Okay, once I have that, I'm going to try to pull the center out. So let's see if we can do that. Without making a huge mess here. Well, it should be collapsing on it. I just have to kind of take a guess. This is my first shot at doing this. So, I'm going to take a rubber band. I think I have enough of this pulled out. I'm going to place that at the base. So that's what I'm working with right now. And I'm going to come in here with sinew. Go ahead and tie this base off. Okay, I'm grabbing a new roll of sinew. Ooh, fancy blue. So people have asked why I pick the colors I pick, and it's because it's the cheapest one. For some reason, different colors have different prices at times. So I go with whatever's cheap. Oh, looks like I'm not going to be able to do that with that rubber band in place. It's catching on it. Around this a couple of times. And pull this tight. That doesn't look like a spiral much anymore. Hopefully this works. I honestly have no clue. Right, and we're going to put this around. It's not really tight, but it's there to hold the twist in place. And since it's not pulled tight, I'm going to go ahead and do that to make sure it locks in. Alright, so this is what I'm sitting with. This thing that kind of looks like a spiral, unless you look here and then it doesn't look like a spiral. Let me grab one more. Just go around this outer edge. I know these outer edge rubber bands normally don't stay, but we'll do it for this to just kind of try to keep that in. Alright, off to dye. To start with, we're going to dye just this bottom part. I'm using lemon yellow, orange crush, and Fire Red, and these are all from Dharma. I'm going to lay the ice down first so that the result is more of an organic flowing kind of result, and then we're going to go from there. So let's go ahead and get this iced up and put the dye on. Sorry, I'm using deep orange, not orange crush. Alright, we'll let that melt through, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I've got this in a little contraption here. Backside. So that the spiral part overhangs, and so the rest of it's at a 45-degree angle for an incline. Alright, so we're going to pack that full of ice and add bright green from Dharma. Alright, we'll let that melt through and let it sit there probably for another 24 to 36 hours. Alright, this is what we have. This top part's set at least 2 days as well, so it's pretty dry right now. Go ahead and unwrap this. Actually, let's get some of this powder off and then we'll unwrap it. Alright, let's take a look. Throw this in the wash, and we'll take a final look. So, here are the results. So I was shooting for a fire background with the green smoke tendrils type of thing, or green fire tendril-like things interweaving like that. No. My 11-year-old said I made a pumpkin. And yeah, it's kind of like a pumpkin from the top. My 15-year-old said, oh yeah, I thought you were making a pumpkin too. You weren't making a pumpkin? So I guess I made a pumpkin. I don't know what to say. This didn't turn out like I wanted it to. The fire doesn't look like fire. I mean, I guess it could. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. Okay. I think I'm going to try this again, though. I'm going to do it a different way. So we'll just call this not a pumpkin or something. I don't know. It's going to have fail across it, because it is nothing close to what I was shooting for. Alright, let me know if you have any comments down below, and as always, thanks for watching.